This tutorial requires beginner skills, takes about 20 to 30 minutes to prep those teeth and about 1 hour to apply everything, including that nose. The money we spent went into contacts, the outfit, and some soft putty. And if you want to get your hands on a complete the None kit, including Ellimorph plastic, contact lenses, outfit, and everything, be sure to keep an eye on Ellimacs SFX on Instagram. That giveaway is coming up soon. Alright, let's create these teeth using Ellimorph plastic. Heat up the pellets, scoop up a piece, and yeah, we're gonna make teeth, so a flat little surface, but this time we're gonna make the teeth yellow from the get-go, and to do that we're gonna use Ellimorph dust. We create a little disc, apply the color in the center of that disc, and then fold the whole thing up onto itself and start working that color in. You can of course use food coloring as well to give the teeth that nasty look. And when the color is all worked in, we create a flat surface, just a roll, push it down onto a hard surface like this, and then we simply use a pair of scissors to cut out teeth. Pointy, sharp teeth. And when we have a bunch of teeth, we also shorten them a little bit so they don't stick out too long. Cut off the top there, or I should say the bottom, the root of the tooth, so to speak. And there we have them. Nice, yucky, yellowish tone. Alright, time for the gum. And this time, same process, only we're using red tones and a little bit of purple. And as you work that plastic, it might cool off too much for you to be able to shape anything with it. In that case, just dip it straight into hot water again, heat it up, just like we do here, because we want to make another flat disc and add additional black into the mix. This is going to be a really nasty color for our gums. Looking good. Now we split that piece in half, and with one of those pieces we create a little string like this. Place it against our teeth like that, and when it's there you just fold back the lower part so it gets behind your teeth. And please bear in mind that you cannot under any circumstances use this method if you are wearing braces. Leave the Ellimorph on your teeth for a minute or so until it starts to harden, and then you can pull it out looking like this, a perfect match to your teeth. And we use a blow dryer here to make the edge a little bit sweaty, as you see, tiny bit hot, and then you can just fuse the teeth straight on there. On with the heat until it's shiny, and then add and push in another tooth there. There you go. And with all the teeth in place, it should be looking like this. Now it's time to cover that upper edge of the teeth. And again, we use a thin string like this. Cut it in two, one for the upper and one for the lower. And then we simply place that strip straight over the top edge of our teeth. Locking them in place even more. And again, we go back in there with a blow dryer and I think a bobby pin in this case to make that little gum shape. So heat it up and push down that gum in between the teeth there, and it's gonna look really cool. And if you played all your cards right, you should have your own custom fitted prosthetics looking like this. And before we continue, we should check out the Killing Drake's work, an awesome cosplayer who has also, by the way, created that laughing Batman. If you haven't seen ours, check it out in our previous videos. Alright, let's turn ourselves into that nun, and we begin by getting rid of our eyebrows here using a glue stick and simply comb those hairs in the right direction there, forcing them down. Heading on with a white color here, a grease paste color at this point, covering up those brows. And let's make sure we set that with a translucent powder. Next up, let's create a nose that matches the nose of the nun in the movie. So we roll up a little bit of soft putty. This is a wax of sorts. Heat it up, create the basic shape of the nose. Of course, all this is optional if you feel you're good to go with your own nose. This is totally unnecessary. Anyways, shape it the way you want. And when you got that perfect shape, bring out that skin adhesive or spirit gum. Apply it to the nose. And if you tap that glue with your finger, you know it's ready to put the prosthetic on when it's all thready and tacky like that. That means it's ready to rock. So, let's apply our little fake nose. There we go. To make this shaping a bit easier, we put a little bit of oil, or Vaseline in this case, on our fingertips. And that way we can work that soft putty a lot easier, and we can work it into our skin without any edges. And I'm a scary nun in Swedish is... Jag är en äcklig nunna. When we are satisfied with the shape, it's time to seal the whole thing. With a sealer, if we can get it open. There we go. And simply go over the whole nose as well as the edges. And now it's finally time for that white base covering the whole face. This is a water-based color. After that, it's time for a hard black eyeliner. And while Ellie is finishing up that eyeliner, let's check out blurry makeup. Paula is creating awesome creations. Just look at this. Fantastic work. Go check her out on Instagram. And now it's a good time to find a reference shot of that nun as we begin to darken all these areas of the face, beginning with the eyes. And with those raccoony eyes in place, we start the shading and shaping of the face. Same goes for our nose and the rest of the face there. We apply a thin line with a smaller brush, and then we go in with a larger brush to blend everything in. And we're gonna fast forward this, and while I'm doing that, I'm also gonna tell you that Ellie will be coming to Comic-Con Paris on October 26th through 28th. So if you want to meet Ellie, head on to Comic-Con Paris and find the booth. I'm sure Ellie will post more info and details about this on our Instagram, so keep your eyes peeled. I will not be joining this time, but there will come other opportunities for that, I'm sure. Using that same method for all those areas on our face, applying pretty harsh lines to begin with, and then fade them out with a larger brush. Of course, that reference image of that nun will make all the difference for you. Maybe you need to shade your face differently than this, depending on how it looks from the get-go. But anyways, and with that sneaky grin, it's time to paint those lips black. With the paint job in place, we're gonna do what we usually do with weirdo makeups like this. We use a black hairspray color and push gently down on the top there to get these dark speckles. Adds a lot of nice texture. Now, time for the outfit. Okay. Yeah. Well, kinda look like a sushi chef there. So, and while Ellie is finishing up, I'm gonna tell you again that we are gonna give away a complete the Nun outfit, including contacts, outfit, makeup, Ellimorph plastic, the whole thing. So keep your eyes on our Instagram, Ellimacs SFX, and I think our look is ready. Bam! There she is. That nasty looking nun. Yeah, or maybe she's just looking, yeah, well, there you go. As always, we hope you liked this look. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Give us a subscribe if you loved it. And come back for more. We have awesome stuff in the pipeline for this Halloween. So, yeah, stay tuned. We love you. Bye.